Yo, what is going on, guys? I am your host Biscuits and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be counting down my picks for the top 10 trucks in GTA Online. So there are actually not very many trucks in this game. For whatever reason, pickup trucks seem to be few and far between. Now, in order for a truck to be on this list, it must be able to be stored as a personal vehicle, so I will not include vehicles such as the MOC cab or the Phantom Wedge. With all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with vehicle number 10, the Yosemite 1500. Coming in at just over $1.2 million, this truck is based on a first generation Chevy Silverado 1500. The Yosemite 1500 is all-wheel drive, and it is excellent at off-roading. This vehicle is in the off-road class, and this truck has a top speed of 106 miles per hour. Now, to be 100% honest, I'm not really sure why Rockstar brought this truck into the game. There are so many cooler trucks out there that they could have brought in. I'm 99% sure no one was asking for a first generation, early 2000s Silverado. But for whatever reason, it is here, and I actually have a suspicion that this is a vehicle that is going to be in GTA 6, and Rockstar just went ahead and ported it over to GTA 5. Coming in next in the number 9 spot is the DeClassy Walton L35. Priced at just over $1.6 million, this is a pricey truck. The Walton L35 is based on a early 90s Chevy S10 that has been modified and had a lift kit installed. This vehicle is all-wheel drive and is a very capable off-roader. This vehicle is in the off-road class, and it has a top speed of 105 miles per hour. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this vehicle is very expensive for the money. Almost $1.7 million for a truck is kind of ridiculous. Now, despite this vehicle being very expensive, it does have very good customization. You can pretty much trick this thing out and make it into any sort of early 90s lifted pickup truck that you would want. And also the handling is quite good for a lifted off-road vehicle. Up next in the number 8 spot is the Canis Everon, coming in at just under $1.5 million. This truck is based on a Toyota Helix Arctic truck. The Canis Everon is all-wheel drive, and this vehicle is in the off-road class. This vehicle has a top speed of 107 miles per hour. The Everon actually has pretty decent customization going for it, and the Everon is also a huge truck. Like, it has these monster tires, and you can literally just drive over smaller NPC cars. It's absolutely hilarious. Coming in next in the number 7 spot is the Vapid Guardian. At a price of only $380,000, this is a very good value truck in GTA Online. Now, unfortunately, this is a removed vehicle. There are still a few different ways to purchase removed vehicles. I will go ahead and put a link down below in the description of a previous video I made showing you all how to purchase removed vehicles. So be sure to check that out if you are interested in picking up the Riata. This vehicle is based on a Ford Bronco concept. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, and it is in the off-road class. The Riata has a top speed of 104 miles per hour. Now, the Vapid Guardian is another huge lifted vehicle, and because of it, you can drive over smaller NPC cars. Up next in the number 6 spot is the Dubsta 6x6. Coming in at only $249,000, this is the cheapest truck on this list. This vehicle is based on a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. This vehicle is in the off-road class, and it is all-wheel drive. This vehicle has a top speed of 104 miles per hour. This vehicle is actually an excellent off-roader due to all 6 wheels being powered. The Dubsta 6x6 can also seat 6 players, so 4 players can fit inside the actual car, and the remaining 2 can sit in the bed on the back of the little benches there. However, do be aware, if you do have players sitting in the back of the bed and you hit a jump or like roll or wreck, they will go flying out, so just something to be aware of. Now, unfortunately, the Dubsta 6x6 has very little in the way of customization. It's literally just like front bumpers, rear bumpers, the grille, and that is about it. Next up in the number 5 spot is the Vapid Guardian. This truck is based on a 7th generation Ford F650. The Guardian is in the industrial class for racing, and this vehicle is all-wheel drive. The Guardian has a top speed of 101 miles per hour. This vehicle can also seat 6 players, 4 inside the cab and 2 more in the truck bed. One unique feature of the Vapid Guardian is you can survive in deep water with this truck. So as long as the water level is below the top of the exhaust stack, your vehicle will be fine. So I will go ahead and demonstrate here. Any normal car or truck in this game would be total right now, but as you can see, we are still moving. And now we're just driving through the tunnel, completely submerged, and all is good, apparently. This truck is so massive that your character will actually crash it when you exit your auto shop from customizing. Coming in next in the number 4 spot is the Canis Kamacho. At a cost of only $345,000, this truck is an absolute performance bargain. The Kamacho is based on a Jeep Crew Chief 715 concept. The Canis Kamacho is all-wheel drive, and this vehicle is in the off-road class. This vehicle has a top speed of 116 miles per hour. Now, the Kamacho is actually one of the top 10 fastest off-roading vehicles in the game, and this vehicle offers very good performance for the money. And honestly, if you do not have a Kamacho yet, you should definitely pick one up. This vehicle is an absolute beast. Up next in the number 3 spot is the Vapid Caracara 4x4. Coming in at $875,000, this truck is based on a 2nd generation Ford F-150 Raptor. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, and it is in the off-road class. The Caracara 4x4 has a top speed of 103 miles per hour. One thing I love about this vehicle is the customization. This truck offers all kinds of customization options, lots of different livery options, and I personally love the F-150 Raptors in real life, so I am a little bit biased, but that is why I put this vehicle in the number 3 spot. Up next in the number 2 spot is the Drift Yosemite with the Drift Upgrade. Coming in at just over $1.3 million, plus an additional $200,000 to install the Drift Upgrade at the LS Car Meet. This vehicle is based on Ken Block's Huni truck. Rest in peace, Ken Block, you were an absolute legend. The Drift Yosemite is in the muscle car class, and this vehicle is all-wheel drive. Now, majority of its power is coming from the rear wheels. It's like a 75% rear and 25% power to the front split. This vehicle has a top speed of 107 miles per hour. Now, the Drift Yosemite does feel like it is slightly underpowered. It could use a little bit more horsepower to tackle those longer drifts that you need some speed for. Trying to drift in between traffic is not the easiest in this thing due to its sheer length. So kind of similar to the Drift Tampa, an excellent drift car. However, it's just kind of long. So it's just kind of something to be aware of. Now, ultimately, why I love this truck so much is the styling. I think this truck looks absolutely amazing, and it's got the twin turbos sticking out the front of the hood there for an absolutely wild look. And overall, this truck is just a ton of fun to drift around the city in. And finally, in the number 1 spot is the Vapid Firebolt ASP. Coming in at a cost of $1,894,000 plus an additional $1.5 million for the HSW upgrade. This vehicle is based on a 2nd generation Ford SVT Lightning. The Firebolt ASP is in the off-road class, and it is surprisingly rear-wheel drive. This vehicle has a top speed of 139 miles per hour, making it the fastest vehicle in the off-road class for top speed. The handling on this vehicle is quite good. The grip is amazing. It's actually very difficult to get this truck to spin out, which is a huge surprise for a rear-wheel drive truck. Performance-wise, the Firebolt ASP is absolutely amazing. With the addition of the HSW upgrade, it gives this truck great acceleration, a great top speed, and overall, this truck is just a great driving experience. This vehicle does also offer a Mani Tech missile lock-on jammer that is available to be installed at your agency, which I think is an absolute must purchase because it gives you peace of mind when you are driving around in public lobbies, knowing that griefers cannot lock onto you. Now, you would think a rear-wheel drive low-rider truck is not going to be very good off-road. However, this vehicle can definitely hold its own when it comes to off-roading, and I think that is due to its amazing grip. Alright guys, so there you have it, my picks for the top 10 trucks in GTA Online. Did you agree with this list? I am curious, what is your guys' favorite truck in this game? Please drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, smash the like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so already. Thank you guys for watching, please stay safe, and I will catch you all on the next video. Peace.